All right, how we're going to take these lanterns, we're going to take the tissue paper side, and you'll notice there's some dotted lines. Those are our fold lines. Now we want the tissue paper on the outside ultimately, and so we want to make sure that we are folding so that the tissue paper side stays out. Make sure at this corner there is a little tab of papers that on some of them is still attached. Detach that. So you're going to kind of crease and pre-fold those. And all four. These are the base. These 4 dotted lines form the base. And then they are our guide, because we will then take and fold, trying to be as even as possible. Just kidding. See, I was folding the tissue paper to the inside. The tissue paper should be on the outside. I showed you that on purpose. And careful so that you're not tearing the tissue paper, and you're using that as your guide, and you're just kind of pre-creasing that. But this, you can leave the top like that. I am leaving the top like that. You could fold it in, and you probably, well, I guess technically you're supposed to fold it in, because then when you do put the wire handle, it has a little extra strength and rigidity. So you're folding it, and you could probably fold that before you do this fold, but you get the idea there. And then this fold is where you're going to be putting glue. Sorry, whoops, this fold. You're gonna kind of crease it. That will be actually at a corner, so you'll kind of leave it like that. Then you're gonna kind of stand it up. So you're standing it up so that the tissue is on the outside, and this is where you're gonna start putting glue. So that's the glue. It's a little awkward with the camera. The glue is going to go on that bottom square, and then you're going to just layer in those other squares on top. And so then you're putting more glue and then layering it in. So it's like you're making phyllo dough, if you know how to make that, which I don't. But I have seen it on the Great British Bake Off. So you're gonna put your your glue, put a lot, and then you're going to have the last layer. So you've got kind of a vellum glue, vellum glue, vellum glue, and then this last seam. So now you kind of have the whole thing put together, but this last seam, you need to get it glued in. So it's a little awkward, because you're going to get the glue on that tab that you folded. And you may want to use some sort of liquid glue on this. If the tissue's there and you can take it off, you may want to. This may not be the neatest if there's tissue on it. So you kind of try to get it in and under, and then press it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just give it a squeeze and try to help it adhere and dry. You can lay it flat and squeeze in there, and you can see it in there. I don't have a video for the wire, but at this top part, you'll punch a hole probably in each is the best, with a hole punch, and then you'll put the wire through. Ta-da!